Hello, I'm Julie Cox and welcome to Let's Talk Real Estate. When you buy a house, it's recommended that you do a final walkthrough before you take possession of your home. When you've purchased your house, your real estate agent would have put several clauses and conditions into your offer to protect you. One of those clauses being that you have the right to review the property prior to the completion date, or in other words, move-in date. So what is a final walkthrough and what kinds of things should you be looking for? A buyer's final walkthrough is an opportunity for you to revisit the property that you've purchased so that you can be assured that it's in the exact same state it was in when you fell in love with the home and you decided you wanted to buy it. This appointment should only take 15 to 20 minutes, and it's not an excuse to get out of the deal. However, if there has been significant changes to the property, you will then have an opportunity to discuss this with your lawyer to rectify damages. If the home has been vacant for some period of time, it's even more important to do this final walkthrough. Because when the home is sitting by itself, then there's more problems that can arise. An example of this would be if there was a huge rainstorm and the power went out. If the home you purchased had a sump pump in the basement and the power went out, the sump pump is powered by hydro, all of a sudden on your move-in date, you have water in your basement. This is something you're going to want to know before you move in. The best time to do this walkthrough is the same day that you're going to be signing your closing papers with your lawyer. Your real estate agent will schedule an appointment, take you through the home. If there are any issues, you would then be able to discuss them with your lawyer and rectify any issues. Some of the things that you should be taking a look at when you do this walkthrough are light fixtures, ceiling fans, smoke detectors, doorbells. Make sure they're all working the same way as it was when you first saw the house and that they're all there. Appliances. Make sure they're the same ones. Wouldn't it be nice to walk into your home and then you're expecting these beautiful stainless steel appliances and then they've been switched. So definitely make sure for that. If it's the summertime, make sure that the air conditioning is working, and in the wintertime, make sure the furnace is working properly. If it's been put in the offer that you get your central vac, make sure that all the accessories are there. Same if you've got a pool, make sure all the pool equipment's there too. If the seller had agreed to do any repairs to the home prior to closing, this would be a time that you would be able to see that these repairs have been done and in a good manner. Also, it's important to do an outside scan. Make sure the windows and window screens are all intact. If you've bought a lakeshore waterfront property, make sure you go to the shoreline and ensure that your docks are there, and if there's boats included in the offer, make sure the boats are still there. These are just some of the things that you need to take a look at when you are doing your final walkthrough. I often find that buyers are pressed for time, especially the last few days before they move into the house, and it's so easy for them to think that they don't need to do this walkthrough, but that is never a good case. I highly recommend you take those 15 to 20 minutes to walk through the home and ensure that it's still in the condition you're expecting it to be in. Thank you so much. I'm Julie Cox, and I'll see you next week on Let's Talk Real Estate.
Let's Talk Real Estate is brought to you by Bowes & Cox Limited Real Estate Brokerage, family owned and operated since 1956, with locations to serve you throughout South Central Ontario.